In this circuit, I connected an RGB LED. As you can see from the LED, it has 4 legs. Each leg is connected to a certain color. Starting from the top to the bottom, it is red and then common, then green, and then finally blue. Each leg is connected to a limiting resistor, which limits the amount of current flowing through the LED, which produces the amount of brightness it creates. Each wire is color-coded to the color the LED will show. So the red wire will light up red, the green will light up green, and the blue will light up blue. And each wire is connected to a certain pin. Starting from pin 11, it is the red pin, and then pin 10 is the green LED, and then pin 9 is the blue LED. As I will show you soon, it should light up from red, green, blue, then purple, cyan, and yellow. In order for purple, cyan, and yellow to be created, certain LEDs need to be lighted up. So for purple, the red and blue LED needs to light up, and then cyan, the green and blue need to light up while the red is turned off, and for the yellow, green and red need to be on while blue is off, which I will show you the sequence of the color lighting. It goes from red, then green, then blue, then purple, then cyan, and finally yellow, and it will all loop all over again. Here in this objective, the circuit is still built the same. The only difference is in the sequence that the light turns on. In this one, we want it to go from red, then purple, white, yellow, cyan, green, and then off. In order for white to turn on, we need green, red, and blue to be 1. In order for the LED to turn off, we need green, red, blue to be 0. That is the only difference. Everything else is still the same. Purple, we just need green to be 0, red and blue to be 1. For yellow, we need green and red to be 1, and blue to be 0. In order for green, we just need green to be 1, red and blue need to be 0, and for red needs to be 1, and green and blue need to be 0, which I will show you in a couple of seconds, the new light sequence. So it should go from red, then purple, then white, then yellow, then cyan, and then green, and then off. And then it will loop all over again. Here in this circuit, we have 8 LEDs, 4 that are yellow and 4 that are red. Each LED is connected to a limiting resistor, which that limiting resistor is connected to ground. That limiting resistor reduces the amount of current that is flowing through the LED, which reduces the amount of brightness it has. On the positive end of the LED, it is connected to a certain pin. As you can see, each LED is color-coded. So each yellow wire is connected to a yellow LED, and a red wire is connected to a red LED. And those wires are connected to pins 2 through 9. And in this circuit, we are programming it so then each LED lights up one after the other, starting from yellow to red, as you can see, which will happen. In the next objective, we are just adding another for loop which turns off all the LEDs after they all light up, As you can see, the first yellow LED is connected to pin 2, and then the last LED is connected to pin 9, which is a red LED. So it lights up from pin 2 all the way down to pin 9. In this for loop, we have it so then it turns off from pin 9 to pin 2, as I will demonstrate next. And then you see it turns off from pin 9 to pin 2. Here in this objective, the circuit is still the same, but instead of having 2 for loops, which turns them all on one after the other and then turn them all off one after the other, we will have only one for loop which turns each one on and then off before the next one turns on and off. So starting from pin 2, the LED will light on and then it will light off, and then pin 3 will light on and then light off, and then pin 4 will light on and then will light off, and so forth all the way down to pin 9, and then the process will repeat again, as I will demonstrate to you. Here in the last objective, we still have the same circuit that has the 8 LEDs and the 8 limiting resistors that are connected to pins 2 through 9. In this one, we added another for loop which allows it to turn on and off from pin 9 all the way down to pin 2. So this circuit should show the lights turning on from pin 2 to pin 9 on and off before the next one lights on, and then it will come back from pin 9 to pin 2, which each LED will turn on and off before the next one turns on, as I will show you